Hello y'all, back at it again with another read from Energy Fix Tarot. Clear energies. Okay, I'm gonna do another read. I've definitely been picking up that somebody's playing games. Somebody has been gossiping, being messy. You're called to use your discernment at this time. Consider everything that you're dealing with, people, places, and things. Definitely consider it carefully. Like I said, utilize your discernment. Somebody feel like they're underwater. I don't know why you make them feel like they're underwater, but it's you that's making them feel like they're underwater. And like I said, they're being messy. So this person is giving details of certain things that shouldn't have been given out. That should have been between you and that person. You should have been able to trust that person. But it's clear that this person is definitely a hater towards you or to you. Okay? So let's see what we got. And you know this person is just playing games, trying to fuck off your energy. So you could be out here looking crazy, feeling crazy, whatever the case may be. But that person ain't no good, okay? So whoever this person is in your life, you may know better than I, of course. You could have been picking up on it, but just watch your back, okay? If you are dealing with this person or going to deal with this person, like I said, definitely use your discernment. Keep it at a minimum. It's the best thing you can do is keep it at a minimum with this person. Because, yeah, this person will shock you with the way that they are, okay? So, wow. Okay, so we got surrender to change. Look at the big picture. So, yeah, somebody definitely need to just go ahead and change. Stop fucking with that person. Get away from them. Look at the big picture. Is it worth you giving up your sanity? Are they fucking with your mental health and your peace? Because that's not what you need. You're definitely coming into some abundance. You're in your abundance era. And with that demonic energy that this person is giving and putting off, I mean, you see it. You spot it from a mile away. Something could have happened that put your spidey antennas up. Like, okay, wait a minute. I can't even fuck with you like that, okay? Shit has been illuminated. How big of a hater this person is, okay? So now, all you got to do is to continue to do you. Pray, drink your water, eat your Wheaties, and continue to move forward. You know, this person is two-faced as fuck. They're definitely two-faced. So I suggest that you leave them alone. Maybe you hurt this person in the past, so they figure they're going to do everything that they can to try to hurt you in the worst way. Could be mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Well, don't let this person in your energy enough to where they can hurt you. Because the moment you do that, they're going to do it. They're going to throw rocks and hide their hand and swear up and down that they didn't do it, okay? Because they're a fake-ass person. Okay, we got cards jumping out from left to right. Let me get those. Yeah. This person is having financial issues. And they're focusing in on you. They have a financial, they're having financial issues. Right? So they're focusing in on you, thinking that you could be their little meal ticket. You can help them in some kind of way. So, in little words than nothing, they're trying to use you. And you will be shown this by what everything I just said. This person is fake as fuck. You know, they stabbed you in your back one too many times already. And they're just obsessed with you. They have this obsession with you. Okay, I don't know what this obsession is and why, but this person is obsessed with you. You know, this person, they're not operating out of their higher self. They're operating out of their lower self. Only thing this person is going to do is cause you delays, trials, and tribulations in your life. So you might want to move away from this person ASAP, okay? If that's what it takes. Don't sit there and end up low vibing like this person. You are a high vibing being, and you can move away from this person. Yeah, this person is desperate and pushy, but you're getting help from your guardian angels, your archangels. Divine is stepping in because the divine see what this person is trying to do to you. Say that you suffer from mental health issues. This person is trying to create those issues to come back into your life, and you're perfectly healed. You know, you on the right path, you doing your thing, like you ain't having nada issue. But this person is trying to create those issues for you on purpose. They showing you their true colors. So when they say somebody show you their true colors, believe them. Okay? Don't sweep that shit under the rug. Take note of that shit. And learn from it and utilize it so you cannot fuck with them anymore. Okay? Yeah, this situation is overwhelming. It's something you don't want to do. You don't want to deal with this person. Okay? You rather cut their ass off, leave them in the dust, and not fuck with them. Because they're going to send you to the point to where you just go the fuck off. Okay? They want you to spaz out. They want you to go off. But something deep down inside in your spirit is telling you to keep your composure. What did I just say? Didn't I just sit up here and say they want you to go off, and look what come out? Confusion. Okay? Confusion. Exactly my point. I can't make this shit up. They want you to go off. They want you to have this, because you're probably a peaceful person, you know? You like a cool, chill, you laid back, you know, you low key. You ain't with all of that drama for your mama. And this person, they like drama. Some people like drama. And this is one of those people who like drama, okay? They trying to indicate you in things that you had no idea you were a part of. Like, hold on, Sway. I wasn't even around that day. I ain't even been over there. I ain't even talked to nobody. I ain't did none of that. But they want you to sit up here and accept it. Like, you supposed to just accept what they putting you through. You supposed to go through the bullshit and deal with it and believe it. They want you to believe some shit that they're making up. Okay? Don't believe it, because you know damn well it is not true. You know, you're not accepting nothing. So you need to study. Whether it's yourself, study this person so you can know more of their ways. But study, go back to school. You know, you could definitely learn a lot from how this person is acting towards you with their fake ass. Okay? Learn from it. Study it. Remember it. And do not forget it, because at the end of the day, this is definitely a lesson. Yeah. So this person has been sending messages. It could have been sending messages to you or somebody else. You know, discussing things that's going on between you and this person. How you not believing the hype. How you acting towards them because you don't believe the bullshit that they're trying to push upon you. They're trying to create a narrative about you. So they're sending messages to this community, friends, family, trying to force their narrative about you. Like, this person is very, very messy. You need to get them out your energy as soon as possible. Message of concern. Like I said, they out there sending messages. Look at her. She looking at her phone like, what? They sent the message to this community of people, which is your family and your friends, trying to create a narrative about you. Like, you supposed to be sitting up here in your head about the shit when you already know what's going on. You know this person is messy. You know they trying to bring you to a breaking point. You know that this person has you overwhelmed. You know that this person is desperate and they're a pushy ass person. You know that this person is going through financial issues, or so they say, right? You know this person has an obsessive personality disorder because the way that they own you. So they stuck in their head, trying to leave you in confusion and have you accept the shit that you seeing. Like, nah. And have you accept what they're doing to you. It's not gonna work. They want you in despair. They don't want you happy. Okay? So they sending messages trying to get you up in your head so you can be sitting up here in despair so you can flip the fuck out. But what they don't know is that you about to put an end to this shit. You about to just dead it. Because you don't got time. Because you see what they're doing. You know they're not for you. You know they're trying to create a narrative that don't even suit you. See, maybe the old you would have acted the way they wanted you to act. Maybe you did get out your character just a little bit because it just got so unbearable to where you just had to speak your piece and you had to spaz out just a little bit. But all that having you in your head and you being in despair so you could be all up in your feelings, just sitting there thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking to where it'll have you go insane. So they could be like, look, I told y'all she was crazy. I told y'all she flipped out. She did this. She did that. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You mastered your thoughts. You sitting up there like, I wish a motherfucker would. I got this knife on the side of me. I'm slicing y'all and dicing y'all. You ain't even paying attention to the bullshit. You looking for it. Okay? And that's leaving them in their head. They the ones that's going to be sitting up there in their goddamn head for coming for you. Showing how messy they was when you thought that this person genuinely fucked with you. But they showed their colors. They ain't even fucking with you like that. Exactly. 5 of Pentacles. It's a wrap. It's over. There's nothing there. Motherfuckers all alone. By themselves. They're going to be sitting there in despair like they was once before. But that's where they want you to be at. But that's not even where you finna go. You're not even moving towards that. Okay? That person, they just want attention. And if they trying to get attention from you, they seeking the wrong attention. And they ain't finna get it. Okay, that's why they suffering from all these damn headaches. You know, you the high priestess. You already know what time it is. Okay? You out here, you being strong, sexy, and single. You ain't worried about that. And you sure ain't finna put up a fight with this person over the bullshit. You like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Because I see what you're doing. And what you're doing is bullshit. Because you being real fake right now. You just want me to go back to my doing some old things that I've done in the past when I'm sitting up here trying to change as a person. And I have changed as a person and they don't like that. Yeah. 4 of Swords. You're healing. You're on your healing journey. You definitely on your healing journey right now. You ain't even fucking with nobody. You holding on to one wand. Everything else is gonna go past. That's behind you, okay? But then somebody want to come rushing in with a goddamn fight to keep you in your head. To have you, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't find the word I'm looking for right now. But to have you dismantled mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like you a spiritual hater. This person could have been given to you at one point in time. Could have been somebody you was in a relationship with. Yeah, it was. It was somebody you was in a talking too fast. Somebody you was in a relationship with that were given to you at one point in time because the lovers popped out. You know, at one point in time, you was this person's and all be all. You know, you was full of love. You know, your cup was overflowing. You was giving them love. But why is it that you ain't giving them love no more? Because you found out that this person was a hater. They full of confusion. All they want to do is start drama, create drama, and keep drama up, and they expect for you to accept it. Yeah, you just sitting up there working on your money. You trying to work on your money. You sitting up there thinking, like, head just you focus on some other shit. Like, okay. And that's what this person don't like. They know you all about that bag. They know when you get focused, you focus, because they seen how focused you can be on the go before, and bam, execute that shit. They seen that with their own 2 eyes, and they know that. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna have to count their losses. They're gonna have to pick up all of the ones and walk smooth about your life, because that's exactly what you about to do to this hater. Yeah, while they sitting up there struggling, you sitting up here, you trying to look at the bigger picture. You know, you really actually out here changing and shit. You done started, well, I won't say you switched up, but you changed a lot of your ways, in the way that you react to things and the way that you do things. And people don't like to see people change. They want people to stay the same way so they can continue to paint this narrative about them, so they can have something to gossip about. That's it, and that's all. Yeah, we got the 5 of Wands. Fighting, arguing. And that's what this person wants. But you sitting up here, you the Queen of Swords now. You done mastered your thoughts. So you can't fuck my head no more. Okay? That's out. And then it could be somebody trying to come in and offer you something. With the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody want to come in and offer you something. Okay? They want you to get up on that horse and walk with them. Not walk with them, because y'all gonna be on the horse, okay? They want you to get up on that horse and ride with them. You ain't fighting for this bullshit. You walking away with the 5 of Swords. You walking away. And they gonna be sitting up here in suspense again, while they want you in your head, not being able to see what's really going on, spying on your ass, because that's what they do, and that's where they want you. But that's not where you're going to be at. So yeah, you need to leave this person alone. This person is definitely a hater. Yeah, you sitting up here, you trying to enjoy the present moment. You living your life to the fullest. And it's something about you. I don't know why this ex-lover, current lover, or whatever, why this person hate on you so bad. But it's something, maybe something that happened in y'all past relationship to where this person is still a hater. It made them hate on you, or made them hate you. Exactly. I already said this though. But they intentionally trying to cause you to be angry and upset. They looking for the reaction out of you. They're trying to provoke it. They starting shit with you. They're provoking this within you, so they can be like, this bitch is crazy. She did this, she did that, she did this. Oh, she need to be in a mental institution. And then what they gonna do? They sitting up here thinking that y'all supposed to just chill and be together and enjoy each other's company all night long and spend time with them. Don't fall for it. Don't spend the night with this person. This person has a low self-worth. They feel judged, even though this person probably don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks about them, but they feel judged by you, or maybe you feel judged by this person. You know, they're not your emotional fulfillment. I can tell you that now by the hate that they putting off. And they don't want you to be single either. They want to insert themselves into your life They want to insert themselves into your life, so won't nobody else have you. Trust your intuition. I can't make this shit up. And so, yeah, you need to trust your intuition when it comes to this person. Get away from this person. Because you don't want to end up catching a case over this person. Okay, because this is the type of person that will have you catch a case. What I say? Observe. Catch a... Get away from this person. Trust your intuition. Observe everything that's going on in this situation. This person is trying to create an illusion, a narrative about you, like I already said. Okay? But your guardian angels and your archangels is not going to allow that to happen. Okay? They're not going to allow you to go through that. They're going to step in and help you utilize your intuition in a way to where that you will be unfuckwittable. And don't let this person guilt trip you into shit. They might try to bring some old ass shit up to make you feel guilty so you can come back to them or do what they say or bow down to them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it, because it's not worth it. You know, you know what you want to be? You want to be happy. But this person is not going to allow you to be happy, okay? That's all I got, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Energy Fix Tarot.